Well, former Ray, Jeffrey Springs, taking the mound here tonight for the Athletics. This will be his 23rd start. He has come in after an opener 2 other times. So 25th overall appearance, 23rd start. Pretty good numbers there too. 10-7 on the record, ERA of 3.89 and an outstanding whip of 1.12.
Ha-Seong Kim will lead it off for the Rays.
Popped up. Langoliers loses the mask and makes the catch.
So here's Yandy Diaz. He's batting at .277, 20 homers, 67 RBIs, all-star a couple of years ago.
Ground ball to second. Moving over is Urias. The throw to first is there and 2 it out. Brendan Lau is now up.
Now here's the 3-2 pitch, and that swung on lifted to left field, playable. Soderstrom moving over to his left, and the A's left fielder makes the catch. And for Springs against his former ball club, it's a 1-2-3. Top of the first.
This guy can really pitch. Ryan Pepio making his 25th start of the season. The record 7-9, ERA of 3.77. Picked up that 7th win in his last outing against the Angels on this trip.
Lawrence Butler leads out for the A's after the Rays failed to score in the top half.
Butler takes low and a leadoff walk.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Bottom of the first, no score. Rooker coming off a great trip in which he went 10 for 26 with 7 RBIs.
He'll draw a throw. Yes, he got him.
That's all it took. That is Ryan Pepio's 5th pickoff this season. And this is a legit pickoff, not a pickoff you're getting into some sort of rundown. Most of the time that's against lefties.
Swinging a line drive towards second, caught by Rooker's buddy Brandon Lau to his left.
What an elite club he joined with the 4-homer game in Houston. Now he hasn't homered since.
Changeup rolled over on the ground is short. Handled on an in-between hop by Kim. Gets a waist-high hop. Throws to first. Gets Kurtz. And that's facing the minimum. 4 home runs in the last 4 games for Junior with 32. That's 3rd in the American League. As the pitch is rolled. Off the glove of the pitcher. Rolling towards second. It's picked up and no play for the second baseman Urias, and that should go as an infield hit.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Jeffrey Springs did not go after that ball very aggressively. Kind of just stuck his arm out, and instead of gloving the baseball, he deflects the baseball. Now you got a leadoff man aboard in what should have been an easy out.
Pereira acquired in the trade that sent shortstop Jose Caballero to the New York Yankees.
Oh, Pereira gets into it. Deep right center field. Off the glove, away from Bleday. Caminero goes to third and is held. And welcome to the club, Everson Pereira with an opposite field booming double.
Tampa Bay is trying to put something together. Lost 13 of their last 17 games.
Been a struggle to say the least here lately for Tampa Bay.
Breaking ball swung on and missed. That was a high sweeper and chased.
It's the first K for Jeffrey Springs and a very unproductive out, and that brings up Christopher Morel, who's also had trouble moving the baseball league.
Busted bat flare into shallow left. Out goes Hernandez. He makes the catch.
And now it's gone from second and third none out to second and third 2 out in this scoreless game of the second, and will take a hit from catcher Nick Fortes, who has just 1 so far since joining the Rays from the Marlins.
That's a 2-out base hit up the middle to drive in 2. Nick Fortes down to his last strike in the inning, and the Rays lead 2-0.
Talk about picking your teammates up. That's a big moment.
I can't imagine the seething going on inside of Jeffrey Springs right now. He was a pitch away from getting out of this inning without giving up anything, and he hung a pitch, and it cost him.
Back through the middle, and Simpson's got a base hit. Fortes going to test Butler's arm, and he's safe, and then, of course, Simpson can take the next base.
As soon as that throw is headed to third, you're right, that's the chance that you take. You better get him, because if you don't, there's going to be 2 runners.
Ha-Seong Kim, who popped out in a deep count his first time, gets a second chance.
There's a delivery on the way, and that swung on. That's a fly ball center field, playable. Butler went back. Now going out from short, way out into left center is Darrell Hernandez. He's there on the shortstop, makes the catch.
Having a little bit of trouble here tonight. Trouble finding good rhythm, good consistency. His pitch count is out of whack.
Payoff is lined over third, a base hit down the left field line. Soderstrom playing it in. He fires it towards second, but Yandy Diaz has a stand-up double, his 21st of the year, starting off this 3rd inning.
All right, so another guy in scoring position early in an inning. So you got no outs, man in scoring position. Let's see how the Rays are able to manufacture this run.
That's a base hit to right. Yandy will be held by Brady Williams. Now the Rays have runners at first and third.
The middle infield looks for 2, and Junior has hit into 26 double plays to lead the majors.
All 4, bases loaded. You'd have to think that Kotsay has to get the bullpen going here.
Yep, I think it absolutely will start to stir right now. Here comes the visit, so that's got to be what's in store because Jeffrey Springs just cannot find it.
Everson Pereira, who's in his first game in an Rays uniform, is coming to the plate. He just doubled to right center his last time, and yeah, there is a right-hander now getting up in the Athletics bullpen.
1-2, swing and a miss. That'll have to wait. Strikeout for Springs, and he will greet Josh Lowe to the plate.
Josh Lowe into right to his knees, Blade to catch it, but in to score is Yandy Diaz, and it's 3-0 Rays. Well, he got low with the slider first time, but he didn't miss that one.
No, he did not. And I'll tell you, a nice play by Blade because that ball was hammered. Tracks it right down to the turf, makes the catch.
28 RBIs for Josh Lowe.
Runner goes, pitches high, throw to second. Now coming home is Lau, and they get him at the plate. Nice work.
And how about the infield for the Athletics? Shea Langoliers with a strong throw up the middle, and Urias, fantastic fundamentally, coming and getting the baseball, closing the gap between you and the throw from the catcher.
2-2 pitch to Urias. Caminero to Lau, and they turn another double play behind Pepio.
Chris, the Athletics have had the leadoff runner on all 3 innings tonight, but have not figured out a way to do much with it.
Swinging a line drive toward the middle. Diving stop by Lau. Pops up, throws to first. Dug out by Diaz. They got him. What a pretty play on both ends. An in-between hop pick by Lau, and the same by Yandy Diaz at first.
Yeah, at 6 innings to start, a grand total of 7 hits, but having a little bit of trouble here tonight.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep to left. Over and back is Soderstrom to the wall. Gone! And the Rays have scored in 3 straight innings and lead 4-0 now in the 4th.
Langoliers, and it would be an understatement to say that he's been hot since the All-Star break. 389.
2-1, lifted to deep center field. Pereira going back on the track and at the wall. He's going to run out of room. The surge continues for Shea Langoliers. His 24th of the year puts the A's on the board. It's a 4-1 game.
Time for the late frames. Osvaldo Bido relieved Jeffrey Springs in the 4th. And a swing and a high fly ball. Deep center field off the bat of Brandon Lau. Butler to the wall, and it's off the batter's eye. A solo homer for Brandon Lau.
And the Rays have another one. 5-1 on Brandon Lau's 3rd of the road trip.
Getting easier with Caminero up.
And now Junior Caminero to deep center field. Back-to-back homers.
Make it 33 homers for Junior. And now they have extended the lead. It's 6-1.
Well, it's always nice to be the hero, Chris, but you got to close the gap before you can put the cape on.
Hammer to deep center field. Pereira going back at the track at the wall. He leaps and it is gone. We got a whole new ball game. The A's finally make some noise against Pepio, and Soderstrom extends his hitting streak to 11 games.
The Rays a hit away from getting some, I think, needed insurance.
Swinging a ball lifted in the air towards shallow left. Soderstrom is under it. He's going to make the catch. Tagging a third is Mangum. Brandon Lau gets it deep enough. It's a sac fly, his second ribby of the night.
7-4 Tampa Bay. 7-4 Rays. 2 out, 1 on, bottom of the 9th.
To Caminero at 3rd. Good throw wins the game. It does. The Rays win their first ever game here in the city of Sacramento as they beat the A's in game 1 of the 3-game series by the final score of 7-4.